We currently have a player on the winning streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, it's a good day for a fight.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Hope you're ready. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Good anti-air. A solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Confident anti-air. Alright, what's up now? Player 2 has the life lead. Got a small life lead, but it's not over. Blocks the jump in. Gets the throw to switch sides. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 2, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. And they survive this badly timed burnout. Good job blocking the jump in. The short hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. Player 1 chases him down. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Will that drive impact get punished? That drive impact doesn't get through. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Player 2 can't use any drive moves with it. Ooh, burnout activated. Knockdown and player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Juicy opportunity now in the corner. Jumps! Oh, you never know what can happen here. He brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, burnout! Was that on purpose? Amazing! Pressure building! Building! Barely block the drive impact doesn't work. What'll be the plan here? Hold it down. Any mistake here is gonna be made. Impact squashed. Who makes the first move at this range? Puts the brakes on the impact. Gotta do better than that. Player 1 can't use any drive. Wraps it up with a throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Something set up with the jump in. Jump! This can lead to some big damage. This match just started and it can go. Hold it down! Uses the impact to shave off some of the drive gauge. Oh, you never know what can happen. Tries to activate, but whiffs the attack. Drop that off! Player 2 is in dark times with burnout. More fuel on the fire. Hook him up. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. It takes the round. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The impact doesn't do anything. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Can't decide who's gonna stay in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Player 2 has the life lead. Oh. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. You have to be careful not to mash your swing too wildly. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. You gotta watch out. Can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Alright, what's coming next? That drive impact doesn't get through. Impact's a no-go. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Life lead, that punish counter creates a chance for some juicy damage here. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Each hit is so important. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Instant jumping. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Impact's a no-go. Nice block to shut out the impact. Player 1 chases him down. What's this? Gets in deep to get that drive impact. Going in? Player 2 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Now that's how you use the impact. Ooh, burnout activated. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner hit. Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. Player 1 is in a pretty good pace to hit and keeps on trucking. That punish counter creates a chance for some juicy damage here. What do they do? Groundless from above. Bring in the heat. Making sure they're done. Using the super to get the KO. Pops them like a cork on New Year's with that decisive finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Trophies with the jump in. Test the waters with a fireball. Fantastic awareness. Big solid anti-air. Puts the brakes on the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. It'll be drop that off. Here comes the corner pressure. Yes, tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. There's a burnout. This is gonna hurt. Jump! Drive impact misses. A jump? Just outside of throw range. Nothing stops this train. Target combo in 2, drops him from the edge. They switch to punish, counter, or react, they are done. Player 1 was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Impact squash. Player 2 needs to use the threat. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. You want to avoid blocking the drive impact near the corner because it'll result in a big wall splat even on block. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. They block it, but the gap is closed. And tech the throw. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. The impact's shut out. Projectile to try to change the situation. That's some big, juicy damage on that counter. Jump! Decides to meet them in the air. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Chippoo's in like doing the business. Both of them are low on health and they are playing very... That was a well-placed projectile. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Closes the gap. Drive reversal. Jumps up. Super pounces on that mistake with the impact for the punish count. Player 2 is working it down to the wire. Gets in deep to get that drive impact. A quick breather. Ooh, burnout activates. Player 1 just goes for it at this range. Gets a little space with the throw. Burnout trigger. They're both driving. This is gonna get messy. Smart play with the throw. The spacing is so on point. Low heavy. The Houdini low block. A jump. Rolls out the Sobot. Needs to find a chance to wrecks him. Oh, here we go. Back fist. Clutch. Anti-air. Player 2 is in cute. And down and out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. What? In anti-air? Nothing stops this train. This is gonna be bad news. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Wow. Set and waited for this ultra. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for the side switch. And eats it. Finds the target. Taking chunks out of each other here. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Burnout Trucking might have a plan. Noticeable light is over. When we talk about being clutch, that was clutch. It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Decides to spin the meter to open up some more chances. Bops them with the target combo. They get driven to the wall, breaking their guard. Player 2 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. The attack is parried. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Instant jumping. There's nuh-uh to the impact. Super Armor does its job. Opens him up with the throw, taking stock. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Forcing them to block the drive impact near the corner is a very smart play on their part. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. You know, this isn't a bad way to fix the board. Give them the crossfire somersault. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash. Oh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Player 1 maxes out the gauge right there. The next touch may decide this round. Oh, burnout. Was that on purpose? Oh boy, both one closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight. Final round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. Throws them. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Gotta do better than that. Nice block to shut out the impact. Target combo in 2. They switch sides. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Drop that off. Not so bad. Oh, the drive is right here for the punish. Yo, what's next? It's what now? Uncooked raw soup. Will this super art do anything? The throw connects. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Closes it out. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. Oh, they never want these matches to end. We're here in the first. Puts the brakes on the impact. Dashes up. Throws to get around their defense. Closes the gap for the grab. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Hold your breath. They can open this round up big by converting the punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whip an attack and then strike without hesitation. Grabs him. Down to the wire. He's around with a punish counter, living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. They cancel each other out. A complete standstill. The drive impact is denied. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Max SA gauge. He finds the target. Oh, super art. That's not gonna hit. Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Not a lot happening, but I'm sure there's a point to this. Parry. Not so fast. Down and out. Player 1 gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W to that column. Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. The attack is parried. A parry here builds some drive gauge, which could help later in the round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. They cancel each other out. A complete standstill. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. All right, what's coming next? Not so fast. Combo with the target combo. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Not much blocking. That drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 in trouble. Ooh, burnout at KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Instant jumping. Pushes that off and keeps going. Out a chance for big damage with the punish counter. Medium kick. That corner's gonna make it hard to get away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 1 adds some damage and flair with the super. Spins it off on the crossfire. Sonic boom meets somersault kick for an all-out assault. Tap those shins. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. They choose to spin the meter to up the damage by a bit. Blade spins the meter on the super art. The super doesn't hit. What a smart throw! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Player 1 can't use any drive to hold it down. Burner down. Oh my! There's a drive impact. We'll get to follow up after that target combo. Impact block. There's a burnout. Down and out. We're going into the final round. In them to grind out the win.
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chance. What? In anti-air? They brushes that off and keeps going. Punish counter or reaction. Answers back with the drive impact on recovery. This can lead to some big damage here. Keeps them out. Oh, show them how it's done. Both sides are getting ready. The drive impact for the punish. Yo, you think you can go toe-to-toe with Guile in a fight? Dude, you're Air Force, man. Player 1 raw super art income. Inclusion right jacker. This is gonna take a chunk. What now? A real test and eat. Wow. Sat and waited. Doesn't like my man Ricky and steals the victory. Everybody and their mama heard about that fight. Let them know how you feel.
Round 1.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Jumps up, throws him. What's next? Good work stand and throw range there. Very dangerous range. It can definitely get... Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Player 2 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2, good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. It's there! Player one draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum?
Round 2. Fight.
Starts the party with a jump in. All right, who's gonna swing first? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Jumps up, blocks the impact. You can block impact, but it's still going to cause you some drive damage. Jumps! Opens him up with the throw. What'll happen here? Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. The life remaining tells us that we're halfway through this round. Player two will look to apply pressure. Breaks! Jumps! Gets in deep to get that drive impact. Are they done? Is this going to be it? Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Starts things off with a tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Gold picks a good spot to use the super. Cashes out with the triple chin ride. Player two didn't rely too much on driving that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Both fighters desperately want meter here. Player one isn't to hold it down. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Quick dash. A smart throw. Somehow manages. Nothing stops this train. Player there's a burnout. So what's next? Gotcha. Quick step forward. Okay, here we go. Hopes with a kick. Sobot to pin him down. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in. Raw super. Oh my god. Jump. Crushes the shin. This is gonna hurt. Everyone knew but you. Answers with a fireball. Time's almost up. Oh, my child, reflect on your sins. No, you can't do that to me, baby. You're gonna give me a freaking heart attack if